True, there's nothing. Could it be, from the beginning? I've got it. There is only one truth. Done. The method to solving this puzzle is to put this family portrait back together. This should be it, the hidden class skill. System notification resurrection spell. Resurrect a teammate using 70 of one's mana. Cooldown 12 hours. Priest class exclusive players without a compatible class cannot learn the skill. Can be gifted or traded. To think it'd be the resurrection spell. Skill book that's extremely rare in the game. This should be a special chain quest that only priests can accept. Looking at the original portrait, the story behind this quest line isn't simple. I didn't know about this quest line even in my previous life, as I was a thief. The name of that boy in the portrait. I've seen it before. Howling Mad King 85 Lord level. That's the Mad King. When he was young. The truth of solving this puzzle. The last letter. It's this, the key. What do you mean, sis Tian Na? Think about it. We need 6 letters. Of the 5 floors here, the upper 4 all have cells with letters hidden within. And right now, we couldn't find any other cells that are different in the upper 4 floors. 5th floor number 23 letter L, 4th floor number 17 letter M, 3rd floor number 11, 2nd floor number 9, 6. According to the logic of game design, it's highly likely the bottom floor should have a letter hidden too. Bottom floor key cell, but the cells on the bottom floor are all the same. The only one different is the cell where we found the key. But I've carefully searched through that cell, there really isn't anything different. Exactly. Since the puzzle in this underground prison is essentially find the difference, there should be a reference cell for the players to identify which cells are the same and which aren't. You mean the key cell is the reference object? That's right. It's the cell that's most conspicuous and should be found by players first. This would align a lot with the game design's original intent. It would make players think that opening all the cells is part of solving the puzzle. The warrior that died fell into this logic trap. Opening any cells that are the same as the reference cell will spawn a monster. I think I get it. So the only difference on the bottom floor isn't inside the cells. It's this key. That's right. Since there are 26 cells here, it represents the 26 English letters. Now tell me, what does this key look like? The letter F. We've already found L, M, Y, A, I added with the final F. The combined word is L, M, Y, A, I, F. Sorry, my English is bad. What is it? You guys. It's family, meaning family. I'm entering the password. It isn't wrong, right? Let's prepare for battle just in case. I'm confident. I'm not dragging the others down. Family system notification. Congratulations, password entered successfully. We succeeded. Sis Tian Na is the best. This is a skeleton. Is this a cruel joke? After solving puzzles for so long. This isn't the exit. First, it was some bizarre mutual slaughter, then it was traps and monsters in a prison. Just how are we supposed to pass this place? Do we have no way out? A message from Ling Su. Right. There's still Big Bro Ling Su. Has he come to save us? He said that he's already entered the villa, but he can't break into the underground prison. That means he can't get to where we are. TCH. And here I thought that Brat was capable or something. Received, but he sent me a resurrection spell. Priest skill book. He said that it can help us. Could it be? I've got it. Thank God we still have a priest who's alive. That should be able to help them. What other ways can I try to break in there? I remember that when I used the King of Mankind to challenge the Mad King, a duel between kings. The Mad King showed some strange reactions. Some special relation must be hidden within. It's already been a year, I nearly forgot about this. Regarding the great background design hidden in the game. Even in my previous life, I, who only pursued strength, didn't research this at all. I didn't expect to encounter this in this villa. Why is there a young girl's picture in the daily records of this family's butler? Her last name is the same as the Mad King's. So she's also a member of the family that lived here. The family portrait. An earthquake. Did they pass the underground prison level? Seems like they succeeded. This skeleton was actually a girl. Seems the entrance is open. An earthquake. Sure enough, resing the skeleton with the resurrection spell is indeed the final key to solving this puzzle. How did that brat know the puzzle-solving method down here? So the true exit was back the way we came. Great. To us priests, the resurrection spell itself is a skill book that could only be dreamed of. This skill book can only be acquired in an extremely small amount of hidden quests. Being able to learn it after surviving so much danger is the greatest reward for me. Priest. Behind you. Was it the girl we just saved? It's a level 120 elite NPC. We shouldn't have saved her. The entrance up there is open. Let's hurry up and go. It'll be very difficult for the few of us left to fight her. She's coming. Sis Tian Na. Behind you. Ling Su. The only awakened. This girl NPC. Analyzing. Sophia. Sure enough, it's her. The girl in the picture, Sophia Alec. A member of the Alec family who lived in this villa. The Mad King's younger sister. You're a level 120 elite. Seems a bit weak, no? This is a skill. We're back. Is it really okay leaving Big Bro Ling Su down there? Believe in him, there's no problem at all with his max level strength. We'd only drag him down if we stayed there. Guys, look. The villa's door. It's open. I'm saved. Survived. Bai Lai. Behind you. Tian Na. He's that warrior who died. Lost Shadow. He was originally level 101. Now he's become a level 120 Lost Shadow. Could it be those Lost Shadows in the underground prison were all players? Looks, if we don't deal with them, we can't leave this place. In illusion state. Ah. I'm really sorry, but I knew that all of this was an illusion. By analyzing your skill, and considering the events Tian Na experienced in this villa, you're making the players kill each other by using these disorienting illusions, right? As long as I don't come into contact with you, don't even think about confusing me again. Elemental transformation. How's that? My elemental transformation is a magic attack, it doesn't count as contact. Looks like your defense isn't high even though you're an elite monster. It's a pity that when saving Hua Xiaoya before, I was in a hurry to leave, so I didn't kill enough NPCs for my soul follower marks. Soul follower marks. 13.60. If not for that, could have killed you in one strike. But it's fine. It's just a matter of using one or two more skills. Don't hurt her. Music. There are still enemies. Where'd this mob come from? Is it this underground prison's trap? These numbers. Fine, bring it on. Help me collect some soul follower marks. I've restrained him. Take this. We haven't done this type of co-op in a long time. Reminds me of the days when we just joined Nebulous and cleared dungeons together. Sis Tian Na, I'm charging in. I'll go ambush them from behind. I'll handle control. Bai Lai, Bean, cover them. Ah. Unfortunately, this girl thief's skill is much worse than Wasabi-kun. Cover. Yes. Curse of Eternal Loss. System notification. Curse of Eternal Loss. Let the enemy fall into darkness. A curse skill in the form of an energy ball that kills the target upon hit. To think it's a sure kill skill that rarely appears. Curse of Eternal Loss. Its speed is only a pitiful 15. How can it ever hit me? It's the music from earlier. It's illusion magic again. Spectral invisibility. Is still on cooldown. I can't move. Thankfully. Rapid backstab. Giving me space for a backstab. There are these mobs you spawned. There's still an enemy NPC hiding. Coupled with her sure kill skill, the risks are big. But just in time, I have enough soul follower marks. This'll help me avoid getting confused by that music illusion. Again. Don't hurt her. You've appeared. The NPC that keeps hiding around here. Mother. You kill. Is it an illusion? Again. Our Alec family has 2 new members now. Lighter Alec and Sophia Alec. Cursed. Yes, Prince Lighter has been cursed by the Claudius family using witch magic. Only after the Lord withdraws from the competition for the chief counselor position will they hand over the method to lift the curse. No. I can't withdraw. I can't let the Claudius family become the chief counselor and control this kingdom. Hurry, find the best mages in the entire kingdom to find a way to save Prince Lighter. This curse is too strong. No secret spell of any curse caster can break this curse. But there is a way. Transferring the curse to another person with the same bloodline. Don't. Just use my body. Sophia is innocent. There's no choice. In order to obtain this kingdom. As the daughter of our Alec family, perhaps, this is her fate. From today onwards, there has never been a Sophia in the Alec family. The cursed monster within her has gotten stronger and stronger. A lot of people have already died by her hand. Normal methods can't control her anymore. Then lock her up in this villa's underground prison forever. Woo! Is this what you wanted to tell me? As a mother, I couldn't protect my own daughter. The only method I had was to guide you to revive her. But the curse behind her never thought of letting my daughter go. Please, help me save her. Your friends all have the danger of being cursed too. Tian Na and the others. Ah. Are you stupid? Using blind on a monster whose facial features aren't even clear. How did a thief like you level up? You still have to rely on me for the last hit in the end. Focus shot. That should have killed it. Only the mage's shadow is left. It doesn't have much HP left. Although our mana and items are almost out, it should be enough to deal with it. You can do it. It's the only thing blocking us from leaving this villa. Lost Shadow 120, Lost Shadow 120, Lost Shadow 93, no. There's two more. It's that warrior and archer who killed each other on the second floor. They also became level 120 Lost Shadows. Something's coming out from the underground prison's entrance. System notification. Final boss of the villa, the root of all chaos curse source, has appeared. Monster rank. Normal. The final boss of the villa. So the cause of everything was this normal rank monster. It came out from the prison. Could Ling Su have? There are enemies in front and behind. What do we do, Sis Tian Na? Curse. Everything. Has it gone crazy? It even cursed the shadows it created. Curse. Little Bean. Behind you. Run. My vine skill is ineffective against these black shadows. It's too fast. I can't escape it. Fall into hell. System notification. Curse source Lost Shadow complete form sure kill skill. By consuming a shadow transformed from a lost shadow, the curse can lock on a target and kill them upon contact. Curse source main body exclusive skill. Skill speed. 150. Little Bean. A one-hit sure kill target skill with a speed of 150. Tian Na's control skill doesn't help either. It's over. We all have long-ranged classes. With our speed, we can't escape it at all, even though it's just a normal monster. Its skill is too OP. I don't want to die here. There's only one way left. Using Tian Na as bait. And run. Bai Lai. I'll cover you. Take the chance and run. Although I don't know if I can stop its skill, at least it's better than all of us dying. Tian Na. You. It can still cast 2 more curses. We'll only die if we fight it head-on. It was I who formed this team in the beginning. I don't want it to get completely annihilated in the end, even if you once betrayed the guild. Eat could easily survive this game by following famous guilds. I'll be frank with you. But now, one after another, players are being killed. Yet you don't even have a plan. In my eyes, you haven't changed at all, Tian Na. I am indeed the useless manager you say I am. I used to be jealous of you too. I couldn't bring you all out of the villa alive. We joined the guild together, yet you always seem to be better than me at managing. Must seize this opportunity. The moment I learned of your betrayal, aside from anger, I also felt a hint of joy. Because I got help from Ling Su and took over your position. But fighting against the Lost Shadows just now made me recall our memories of playing the game together. Plus, the influence he's had on me over the past 1 year or so. It made me understand. Actually, I don't care about power or position. What I truly care about is the feeling of being needed. I've already long forgiven you for your betrayal, Bai Lai. So please, you must live on. Tian Na. Fall into hell. Kept working hard to climb the ranks in the guild. Was all because I wanted you to look at me. I was jealous of that brat who you looked up to. Curse everything. Target lost. I won't run away. I'll use all the magic I have. And avenge them. Curse origin, I couldn't kill it. I've already done my best. Even if it's a normal rank monster. Target locked as a level 95, I couldn't beat it even if I gave it my all. I really am useless. Boom. Grab my hand. Ling Su. I'll take you away. Tian Na, do you remember? When I joined you guys, I said I had a way to avoid the NPC's pursuit. When you get spotted by an NPC, by temporarily disconnecting from the game through the system, the NPC will automatically judge that you're dead. But you can't disconnect for too long. There's a risk of being unable to return to the game. Why lie? You mean? We can use this method of yours to avoid that monster's attack. Disconnect. Theoretically, yes. However, it's you who will disconnect, not us. That monster's fall into hell skill is a lock-on skill. If we disconnect together, it will lose its target, but it doesn't mean it's been used. Then we'll still receive the attack when we return. So, I will become bait. When you disconnect, the skill targeting you will change its target to me. Take that brief moment to escape this villa. I can't. Tian Na, listen. In this fight against the NPCs, you are far more important than I am. Ever since I betrayed Nebulous and got defeated by Ling Su, Wolf Fong quickly lost their trust in me and abandoned me. Over the past year, in order to survive in Heavenland, I've prioritized self-interests above all else. I made those who harmed my interests live as miserably as possible. This made me gradually lose my passion and pursuit of friendship with other players. Believe in yourself, Tian Na. You will definitely play a very important role in this war. Ling Su, that brat, definitely needs you very much. Tian Na. You survived. Thank God. Do you know how important you are? You shouldn't have given up the chance to run away that Bai Lai sacrificed himself for. It came out from the prison. Could Ling Su have? I won't run away. I chose to not run. Was also. But you're okay. That's good. I'm sorry for the events and sacrifice you experienced. But at least you survived, Tian Na. You're crucial for our victory in this war. It's you who broke into the villa and saved me. Is that so? But that cursed source is still alive. It's only because you guys successfully broke the villa's puzzle that I could break into it. That cursed source can't be killed. Ha! Because it'll only be trapped in this villa forever. Its host isn't dead. That's the NPC we resurrected using the skill book you gave us. Is there no problem saving her like this? It's not me who saved her. It's her mother. According to my analysis, this villa is part of a major historical quest line in the game. It's a puzzle-solving quest that needs to be completed by a team. The most important reward is the priest-exclusive skill resurrection spell obtained from the deeper puzzle. Because you guys lacked understanding from the prior quests. You didn't know there was a hidden puzzle where you could obtain resurrection spell. The boss's sure kill skill is a game designed to cause player deaths and let the player become familiar with using resurrection spell following the normal quest flow. Saving the girl using the resurrection spell should have been enough to complete the quest. But the skill cooldown is 12 hours per use, making the player unable to use the skill again immediately. They would have to give up on the quest and try again. This quest was designed to be unable to be completed in one try because its difficulty is higher than our typical quest. It's just that the game flow was completely ruined by the current situation. Ling Su, how do you know this? My max level title skill can analyze and reveal some data. With a little thought, you can figure out the general situation. Unfortunately, the current situation disrupted the quest's original setting, so I couldn't analyze the follow-up quests. A quest line about the Mad King's family. You mean, the mother of this girl NPC is? It's because of this that I couldn't continue analyzing the follow-up quests. I killed that NPC. So the music magic that has been guiding us wasn't left behind by a player, but an NPC. That's right. Her goal was to guide players to save her daughter. We should have been able to start the next quest after reviving her daughter. A mother's love is the same, whether in reality or in game. How do you intend to deal with this NPC next? I'm afraid that she'll still attack us when she wakes up. She reminds me of Taika. Her quest line might be useful to us in the future. Let's bring her with us. Where are we going? Let's go take a stroll in Potion King Avenue first. This is a potion that can make people keep sleeping. As long as there's no big disturbance, she'll keep sleeping. Sorry for troubling you, Van Craft. This is enough. Vice Guildmaster Stillwater. I'm so glad you made it back safely, Tian Na. How are the arrangements for Potion King Avenue? Everything is according to your plan. Little Ryuko is halfway through digging the underground tunnel. Dark Feather keeps patrolling, but he hasn't found any threat that can break through Potion King Avenue's potion mist protection. Coco is commanding the limited players we have to shrink Potion King Avenue's defense line to deal with any emergencies. Van Craft can fully focus on making potions like this. I'm glad that you're here to help manage these things, Stillwater. Since Potion King Avenue is stable now, what should be our next step? From what I see, the current stability is only temporary. The players we gathered to help are still too few. But the players are too scattered around the game. If we can't form an effective organizational resistance, the surviving players will only become fewer and fewer as time passes. We had an unexpected gain when saving Tian Na. We should be thanking Bai Lai. Don't worry, Bai Lai. That column leader that betrayed our original Nebulous Guild long ago. A lot of players will be able to survive because of this. Attention, surviving Penumbra Guild members scattered all across the world. We have found a method that can avoid the NPC's pursuit for a short time. Please read and learn the method in a safe place. To raise the chances of your survival. The specifics have been pinned at the top of the guild channel. Why did our guild channel suddenly explode with so many messages? Is there some important information? Why is it that only your Penumbra can use your guild channel? Our Thousand Autumns is the #1 guild in Heavenland. Hurry, open it and look. Really? Wanna look? There's a life-saving method in the guild channel. If there are players of other guilds beside you, please share the method too. Cooperating with all players leads to the highest chance of survival. The monster left. Wow. It really works. Ah. I'm still alive. Celestial member, wake up. Hurry up and go to the back and cover the other dead. Players. We'll cover you. Regardless of what guild you're from. We have to work together. And survive. Lastly, please inform the players you encounter that there are currently 2 confirmed safe locations in Penumbra. 1. Potion King Avenue Tunnel Coordinates 2. Advent of 1000 Autumn's Headquarters Coordinates. There's hope. We'll survive. No more hiding. We will survive. We will survive. We will survive. This plan has been named the 404 Self-Rescue Operation. 404 players, please do your best to survive. Tian Na, this announcement you wrote is quite good. You give me too much praise. Is it really alright for Stillwater to not come to Thousand Autumn's headquarters with us? He already said it. It's better for me to stay at Potion King Avenue. Tian Na is more suitable than me for managing the situation at Thousand Autumn's headquarters. Tian Na, your management ability is much more suitable. I told you that you're the crucial person. I am not that good. Ah, we're almost here. In here. Tian Na, head there on the Pegasus first and wait for me. Ling Su. Why'd you suddenly jump off? Those are players gathered from all over the world. Thousand Autumn's headquarters isn't far. There aren't as many NPCs as us nearby. Panel locking is forbidden. Remember to use the 404 method when in danger. There are also people who came to cover us from the headquarters. The number of players who survived and came here far surpassed my expectations. Everyone, we can do it. Then I'll help with covering too. Good job, everyone. Thousand Autumn's headquarters is safe now. Area Protective Barrier System Notification. Area Large-Scale Magic. An extremely powerful area protective magic that requires at least 1,000 mages who are using a magic crystal as a medium each to maintain. Mama, he's coming. Heard that he took over Thousand Autumn's headquarters by himself and made it our current foothold. It's also due to his efforts that Penumbra members can communicate with each other. He's back. Our most reliable Penumbra Guildmaster, Ling Su. Guildmaster Hua Xiaoye. Guildmaster Ling Su is back. Ah. My prince. He's returned. This kid, he managed to gather so many players in only 2 days. I can't help but admire his ability. Guildmaster Hua Xiaoye. Finally, get to see you. Xiao Xiuan. Why are you behind Ling Su? Saw Penumbra's message and was rushing over when I met Ling Su helping players around here, so I joined him. It's great that you're alive. I nearly forgot about you. Ling Su, you're quite amazing, aren't you? The player's survival rate greatly increased. Thanks to you discovering the 404 life-saving method, but it doesn't feel like your style to discover such bugs. You guessed right, Temptress. It was Tian Na who discovered this method. Tian Na, are there enough players here to stably maintain the area protective barrier for a long time? There's no problem. I did some statistics. In the past 2 days, over 10,000 players have gathered in Thousand Autumn's headquarters, among which, over 3,000 are mages. Although we don't have enough potions at all, the area protective barrier requires about 1,000 mages to maintain. We can divide the mages into 3 rotating shifts with 1,000 mages each. The rest of the mages can recover their MP through rest. In the meantime, it won't be a big problem to constantly maintain the area protective barrier. Plus, more and more players will gather here, so we can have even more shifts. The area protective barrier should be enough to block ordinary NPCs, but I still have to remind you. I don't really like how you've taken over our Thousand Autumn's territory, even though our headquarters is the largest player land in Heavenland. It can only accommodate 20,000 players at most. Players who arrive after that mark can't enter. Which is to say, although having many players is a good thing, we have to start looking for more safe places to accommodate players. I really do understand the feelings of Mr. Good Guy Ling Su, who wants to save more players. I'm just afraid that a riot might happen when there aren't more places to accommodate the players. Ling Su, although I don't want to agree with her, she's right. If too many players gather, a portion will have to set up camp around Thousand Autumn's headquarters. Then, we'll have to expand the range of our area protective barrier, which will reduce the strength of the attacks it can withstand. If the NPCs focus their attacks on a single point, the area protective barrier would be pointless. Indeed. The number of players who gathered in 2 days was beyond my expectations. I do have an idea. Even if we take over other places right now, their defenses won't be as good as Thousand Autumn's headquarters. Then, we'll have to run back and forth to help, adding unnecessary effort. What is it? Tell us. Ling Su, do you remember how you had me build a defensive fort after the First Guild War? You mean? I have quite the experience in building forts. Each fort can accommodate around 2,000 players. Thousand Autumn's base, advent of 1,000 Autumn's headquarters, Central Kingdom. My idea is to expand outward by building a fort for every 1,000 mages with Thousand Autumn's headquarters as the center. This way, each fort can have their own independent area protective barrier. Even if a single fort receives the NPC's concentrated attack, the other forts can come to their aid. Not only can we distribute the players' numbers, we can also effectively protect the logistics of supplies. In the end, it'll form a safe domain for players, far more secure and larger than now. This idea holds water, it can effectively resolve our current and future problems. It sounds like a good idea. Just as the news reported. The woman behind Penumbra's success. You really are an invaluable helper. Tian Na. Stillwater and I weren't wrong. But before that, there are still two key problems we have to solve. The first is the transportation channel for potions. As the number of players gathering at Potion King Avenue increases, Van Craft's potion production speed will become faster. But right now, we can't use transportation equipment or magic. We can't effectively deliver the potions to players who need them, even if Potion King Avenue produces a lot of them. Against the NPC's attacks in the future. We still can't deal with a protracted war. And what's the other problem? The second problem is, the gathered players have to be united. What the hell? Our domination guild is also a guild deserving of respect in Heavenland. Yet they're having our big bro wait down here. Why are only those few guildmasters having a meeting at the top? That's right. They really think that they rule this place, huh? To think I've fallen so low as to take refuge with a bunch of gangster players. How exactly are they arranging things? Mr. Guildmaster, don't feel too disappointed for now. I think that they don't know the background of our Hengda group guild in the real world, so they didn't invite you to participate in the meeting. Move aside. Move aside. This is our Thousand Autumns territory. All of you other players, make way for us Thousand Autumns members. What? Wasn't this place a base Penumbra took from the NPC's hands? So what? They just took it from the NPCs. It's not like our guildmaster Kyujin Shin gifted it. As a high-level Thousand Autumns member, I don't agree with you outsiders occupying our resources. What outsiders? What's there to not accept when your own guild couldn't take back your own land? You Penumbra bastards wanna fight us Thousand Autumns here. Come on, who's scared of whom? Tian Na, you're right. When trying to survive, players can put aside their differences as members of different guilds, but after obtaining a safe environment, their selfishness will reveal themselves once again. There's no way to implement your plan without uniting them first. Don't worry, Ling Su. Us Divine Wolf players are all with you. Thank you. Guildmaster Hua Xiaoya. No need to call me Guildmaster, that's too formal. I know you don't want to make our relationship too obvious in front of others. But after all, what's mine is yours. Guildmaster. I've taken a look, our members don't actually take up much of the players here. Even if we fully support Penumbra, that's still not a lot of players. Our Celestials members only take up a small portion, too. Is that so? Looks like we can't help much either. Little brother Ling Su. It's not that I don't want to help you. It's just that without Guildmaster Kyujin Shin's consent, I'm in quite the pickle myself. After all, us Advent of 1,000 Autumns members are all quite loyal. Looking at things, seems like we have to think of another plan again. No, Tian Na. Continue according to your plan. I'll say it again. This place is Thousand Autumns territory. It's you guys who should leave. Who gave you a safe base? You Thousand Autumns ingrates. Enough is enough. Now is not the time for internal conflict. Don't make Celestial oppose you too, Thousand Autumns, Divine Wolf too. It's Celestial's Guildmaster Unrivaled Blue Cloud and Divine Wolf's Guildmaster Hua Xiaoya. He's right. Thousand Autumns, don't be too arrogant. We Divine Wolf are also a part of this place. So what? Just come at us together. Our numbers far surpass yours. Don't forget. Your guildmaster was defeated by my hand. Do you really want to become our enemy? Penumbra's guildmaster. Ling Su. You finally came down. Today, one-sided domination, will see whether you're really as powerful as the rumors say. One-sided domination guildmaster. Everyone here, listen carefully. He subdued domination's guildmaster in one move. As long as you're willing to be united and listen to me. I have a way to make everyone level 120. Make all players level 120. Ling Su, are you joking? Even before, it was already very hard to reach the max level. Not to mention the current situation in Heavenland. Can it really be done? Well, it's just a pie in the sky. Ha! This will help calm down the players and allow your plan to be carried out. Don't worry. I only promised them, I didn't say when it would happen. But if they learn of this, we'll lose any trust they have in us. We still have time. This isn't a problem of time. Ling Su. You really overpromised this time. It won't be long before some players start to question us. To make all players level 120. That's practically impossible. That's why I temporarily changed Penumbra's settings to allow all members to recruit others. I even temporarily changed the guild's name to Player Camp Penumbra. What did you say? You want all of us to temporarily quit our own guilds and join your guild. That's right. That is, if you want to quickly reach the max level in the near future. A unified command center and a good communication channel are all necessary. And currently, only our Penumbra guild can do both of these things. Don't even think about it. Stop joking around. You want us to leave Thousand Autumns for your guild. From what I see, this is your excuse to pull people into Penumbra and strengthen it, isn't it? Wanting me to join a guild with these loser players. This is just insulting me. Our Born as Donkeys guild doesn't agree either. It's your freedom to choose, but you must do this if you want to reach the max level. I know that you're all loyal to your guilds, that's why I changed the original guild name Penumbra to the current Player Camp Penumbra. This is for the sake of better acceptance by you all. Guild settings. Guildmaster authority. Set recruitment permission. All build hall. Right now, I've changed it so that any member of our guild can invite other players to join. The goal is to allow us to form a united front as soon as possible. What we're facing is a life and death battle against level 120 NPCs. You have to clearly understand the true situation we're in right now. Currently, we still don't know whether killed players will be affected in the real world. This mysterious game rule, how many lives has it taken? Those companions we share our joys with. Those players who sacrifice themselves to save their teammates. Their friends. Their family. Do you want to lose even more of what you have in the game? Please, just put down your grudges for now. Well, I don't want to. We must win this game. The advantages of a united player front made of all max level players and fighting the NPCs on equal terms will be the only way we players can win. Thanks for being considerate. Although Penumbra's guild channel has already become a public channel, I made a private channel to facilitate communication between internal members. Got it. It's called the Shadow Channel. Please inform the others to join it. Currently, the situation over here has more or less stabilized. We'll be implementing your fortress plan next, Tian Na. Most of the players are willing to cooperate now. Yes. That is the case right now. But sooner or later, the truth will come out. They'll realize that our statement was just an empty promise. We should still think of a response plan first. There shouldn't be any problems here with a meticulous person like you handling things, Tian Na. I can go out without worries now. Ha! Where are you going at such a time, Ling Su? Does it need to be said? Of course, it's to prepare for the all-players max level plan. I wasn't joking, you know. In traditional RPG games, there are only 3 ways to level up. Grinding in the wild, completing quests, and challenging dungeons. But since wild monsters are all max level right now, it's impossible to level up from grinding in the wild. Thus, those 2 ways aren't applicable in the current situation. And from the villa's questline, it can be seen that the game's quest system is in a mess too. There's only one option left. Dungeons. I must first confirm one thing. Whether or not the dungeon's content can operate normally in the current situation. It's fine even if everything is level 120. This is crucial. Please wait and listen to the instructions, everyone. Everyone, please move to your designated place according to the arranged teams. High-level players, please head to the defense points outside the base and help the players who want to enter. Sis Tian Na. Dyla. We're here again. Thank God that you're okay, Dyla. It's been over 2 days since you last contacted me. I was so worried. It's hard to say. That's 'cause we were meeting up with Narlo. We came here at our fastest speed. It should be me who's worried, what with your experience in the villa. It's great that you're okay. HRM. Look at how happy they are after seeing each other. When I see Master Lingson, I'll definitely run up and hug him too. Up there. There's a giant shadow. Is it an enemy? You scared other players. Guildmaster Hua Xiaoye. Sawyer has also safely arrived. Make way. Report. Penumbra's Guildmaster Ling Su has brought back a lot of stuff from outside. Master Ling Su. He came back so quickly. Why did you bring back so many ores? I'm preparing for our later arrangements. Preparing. Master Ling Su, I finally see you. I've missed you so much. Ah, you're finally here, Narlo. That's great. Just the right time too. Tian Na, inform the others. Have Guildmaster Blue Cloud and Guildmaster Hua Xiaoye each form a team with Falling Whale, Xiao Xiyuan, and Narlo, Sawyer respectively. Ah. Go farm the originally level 37 Ashen Mountains dungeon. And bring back lots of ash stone ores. But even if it was originally a level 37 dungeon, the monsters inside are all level 120 now, won't there be a lot of pressure? Don't worry, I've thought it through. The monsters and boss of the Ashen Mountains dungeon have very monotonous and simple patterns. As long as you clear it with the strategy I'm giving you now, it'll just be a simple farm even with its current level. Just act according to the strategy. Underground world, mechanical maze city, large dungeon entrance. It's been a long time since I last challenged my limits in a dungeon. System notification. Dungeon difficulty. Insanity. Mechanical Guard 120. The Mechanical Maze City. DJ in my past life, this was a level 100 large dungeon that was called the Team Nightmare. Most of the mobs in this dungeon are mechanical creatures. Not only do they have a ton of HP, most of them are immune to magic attacks, making them a real headache. Furthermore, with the unique variant monsters that spawn in the Insanity difficulty, this dungeon became even more difficult than it already was. For the Insanity difficulty, in my past life, it was only in the late stages of the game that a team of max-level players cleared it using equipment and level suppression. And today, the me in this life, Bic will solo clear this dungeon, and the most important goal is Mechanical Guard. To obtain a necessary item hidden in this dungeon. Team Teleportation Capsule. Blueprint Fragments. I must collect all the fragments to obtain the blueprint. That is the most important item in the all-players max level plan. Activate Ghost Cloak. Team Teleportation Capsule. Blueprint fragments only drop in the Insanity difficulty. And it's a drop of the Insanity difficulty's variant monster. The Spacetime Wanderer, with a drop rate of 1.8. It has an extremely low spawn rate. And what's more troublesome is 120 Mechanical Earthworm Hunter, 120 Mechanical Guard, 120 Spacetime Wanderer. These Spacetime Wanderers always spawn with a group of mechanical guards. Only killing it is extremely inefficient. So, why not just wipe them all out? Open the Sky. Can last for about 3 minutes when used with the King of Mankind. I'll kill as many Spacetime Wanderers as I can with this skill. I can still vaguely remember the strategy guide for this dungeon in my past life, including the approximate Spacetime Wanderer spawn points in this area. After all, this skill can only be used once per day. Since that's the case, I'll have as much fun as I can. System notification. Calculating mob drops. System notification. 12G final gold calculated. 12G. To think. Not even a single fragment dropped. I've probably killed over 10 spacetime wanderers by now. Sure enough. A 1.8. Drop rate is too low. Killing spacetime wanderers is already really slow. But I can't use open the sky again today. So it'll be even slower. Looks like I can only choose another method. But this method will require the help of others. Considering how dangerous this dungeon is. Non-max level teammates will only become a burden. Currently, only the Knight of the Glorious is suitable. But, as a part of the game, will the Knight of the Glorious be like the other NPCs and become an enemy? I can only gamble now. Knight of the Glorious. Knight of the Glorious. Master. Weak point attack. Mechanical guard. As expected, with your help, cleaning up these guards has become much faster. This is the last one in the area. Master. The game world outside. Happened. This is what happened. Players, NPCs, and the various monsters, have all become enemies because of some unknown power. I understand now. Indeed, the Knight of the Glorious is aware of the changes that have happened. As a product of the game. The reason why he wasn't affected should, in large part, be caused by the resurrection I did after I reached level 120. Though I don't know whether this is good or bad. The current immortal Knight of the Glorious is probably quite a special existence. Master. If I become like the other NPCs in the game, what will you do? Perhaps I will kill you without hesitation. Understood, Master. You gave me my existence, my life. I will never betray you. To think you would ask me this question. Knight of the Glorious. He's becoming more and more like a human. Now, we're going to activate a hidden level in this dungeon via a special method. So, I'll need your help in doing that, Knight of the Glorious. Ha! Come on. Single file. One by one. Please submit the resources you've collected in an orderly manner. Everyone's help is needed to build the new base. You're really amazing, Sis Tian Na. It's only been a night, but the first base has already taken shape. These bases can accommodate more players, and by surrounding the main base, they can be used for scouting and defense. Although we don't have the help of the NPC trading system now, as long as we have the corresponding blueprint and enough materials, we can still create what we want. I learned all of this during the past guild war. Ling Su sent a message. Didn't he also go grinding dungeons? The other dungeon grinding teams haven't reported anything at all. How is he so fast? At this time, he wants us to gather all players that are familiar with the create skill and split them into small teams. Looks like he's gotten the stuff he needed. System notification. Mechanism locked. System notification. Player, please accept the Eternal Faith brainwashing shock. Brainwashing shock, Master. This is dangerous. Remain calm, Knight of the Glorious. This mechanism won't cause me any danger. Theoretically, it shouldn't cause you any danger either. Originally, this place was a trap that activates a hidden level in this dungeon. Normally, the team challenging this dungeon will need their player with the most health to sit on this throne. Fluctuating then, the trap will activate and start brainwashing the player. If the player's brainwash bar is completely filled, it means the brainwashing has succeeded. The player will become an elite monster, and further attempts to open the hidden level will fail. Thus, numerous priests will have to continuously use the calm skill on the player to keep the brainwash bar at a stable value. However, there's a loophole here. This type of brainwashing shock is mostly effective only on players The principle of this mechanism is to stimulate the brain of the player who's a human to trigger their fear or anger, producing the effect of betraying due to brainwashing in the end. And you, who are a summon, aren't included among the targets who can be brainwashed. Perhaps. Understood. Master. You gave me my existence, my life. I will kill you without hesitation. I will never betray you. And the loyalty the Knight of the Glorious displayed made me very confident. The result. The brainwash bar is very stable as expected. Knight of the Glorious, you have to continuously maintain this brainwash value. Otherwise, the gate to the hidden level behind you will close. Thanks a lot, I'll be back very quickly. Understood, Master. Leave it to me. I can't help you later, so you have to be careful, Master. Don't worry, I only have one enemy left to face. System notification. The mechanism has been unlocked. A space-time wanderer. Of the Lord rank. The blueprint drop rate of a typical space-time wanderer is only 1.8. But it's 100. For the Lord rank space-time wanderer. Of course, the difficulty of challenging it is on another level. What's more, on the way to the boss room, there are even more traps waiting for the players. Spiked gears, swinging blades, ground spikes. However, none of these traps will activate at this moment because the Knight of the Glorious is stopping the triggers for these traps. The stabler the brainwashing mechanism on the throne is, the fewer the traps that will trigger along the path, making it much easier to face the boss. Fortunately, I have the Knight of the Glorious. A humanoid summon like him won't be affected by the brainwashing. This made it much easier for me. Such a summon fighting strategy was only found very late in the future in my previous life. Man, this really saved me a lot of trouble. But the strength of a Lord rank boss was still a significant hurdle even for team challenges. In this life, right now, me and the Knight of the Glorious will create a much simpler strategy. This insanity difficulty Lord rank boss's damage is no joke. It'll be bad if I get hit even once. Its defense and attack are both extremely high, it's even level 120 now. 120 Lord rank space-time wanderer. My damage doesn't even show on its health bar. Fighting it head-on is really just a waste of time and effort. Let's change the battlefield. In that case, hey. Come on, come at me. Just follow me. It's in position. The rest. Thank you, Master. I'll need you to break free from this shock trap later. I'll call for you when the time comes. I trust that you'll definitely be able to sense it. Depends on the synergy between me and the Knight of the Glorious. Knight of the Glorious now. Understood. Master. The throne's trap isn't just connected to the level's entrance. It's also connected to the triggers of the various traps in the passage. And the fastest way to kill this level 120 Lord rank space-time wanderer is using these traps. 120 Lord rank space-time wanderer. To deal massive damage to the boss. Using high damage traps to deplete its HP. This is the fastest method I thought of to kill it. And successfully obtain a blueprint fragment. Before the boss's HP bar drops to 0. The only risks left are the trap's indiscriminate attacks. System notification. Shadow ambush. Lock onto the opponent and pull them into an independent shadow space. In the shadow space, the player's stealth will double while the enemy's armor defense decreases. By 30. I'll use shadow ambush on the traps to create an independent space. Since the created independent space is a magic space, the traps aggro towards me will change targets. And their aggro on the boss. 120 Lord rank space-time wanderer.